feel like your brain has 87 tabs open and none of them are responding? Are you multitasking right now? Well, between the pings and the dings and the scrolls and the swipes, we are overloaded. It's no wonder it seems so stressful. We are weirdly tired all the time from responding to all of this media. So today we are talking about reclaiming your energy and your time. Hey there, welcome to Practice Your Positive Daily, and we are in the wild. I am sitting lakeside in St. Pete by Crescent Lake, a lake I love and a place I love, as a reminder and an anchor to you to look for the good. And that's what we do here on the Practice Your Positive Daily. We are training for happy minds, healthy bodies, and connected community. And all of that disappears sometimes when we are stuck with the dings and the pings. So we're talking about 3 ways today to reclaim your energy from the media and from your phone and to plug back into real life. All right, let's go. So how do we do this, right? How do I disconnect? Listen, we're going to talk about this in 3 easy little steps, 3 easy ways. The first one is like anything, like your spending, like your diet, you have to see where your time and energy are going, or in this case, where they're leaking little bit by little bit, being stolen by that phone. All right, so the first thing then is to start with a digital audit. You can go, if you have an iPhone, you can go to the screen where it shows you the breakdown of your screen time. Figure out where your time and attention is going. So that's it. Just like a budget or your workout or your nutrition, figure out where you're spending your time on your phone, okay? So that's figure out where you're spending time on your phone. And I'll give you 2 additional bonuses for that. 1, I set my phone to black and white grayscale. Amazing, right? Studies show that just setting our phone to black and white, or that grayscale, can reduce our time on our phone by as much as 45 minutes per day. I've been doing that for a few months and it's totally not as appealing when it's all black and white. Bonus, when I take videos or images of myself and post them, somehow it doesn't have that same like emotional sting. And so it makes content creation like this even easier because I don't really see myself in full color. All right, so figure out where your time is going and then set your phone to grayscale. And another one is set time limits. Listen, it's not just for the kiddos who get sucked in, we get sucked in too. I have time limits on my phone, particularly for TikTok, which is so easy to get sucked in. And so it just simply gives a ding when I show up my allotted 1 hour a day on TikTok. And you know what? Sometimes I snooze it and look at a little more content. For the most part, I stick to it. And that is simple and easy. But if you don't think about it, you don't do it. So number 1, figure out where your time goes on your phone. If you want to start making immediate changes, change your phone to black and white or grayscale using the color filter and put some locks on the apps, on the places that you just cannot resist. Put some phone locks on those. All right, number 2, schedule digital detox times. This is not about throwing your phone in the lake or climbing a mountain and going off grid. None of that. You don't need to disappear, but you need pockets of peace. Time when your nervous system can just slow down and not have to worry and wait for those constant dings. So build that into your schedule. Build yourself some time. Here's a rhythm that you can try. You could try 1 hour a day, 1 day a week, 1 week a year. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could not touch your phone for those time blocks for this year? Think about that. Listen, start small. Just when you go to the gym, don't touch your phone when you're at the gym. Boy, I see people, they get sucked in, especially if you're sitting down on a machine and you touch your phone. Before you know it, you lose that whole momentum. And that is so much of what Practice Your Positive is, are these small, daily intentional actions that build momentum, that compound over time, but we have to be plugged in mentally to make them happen. So give yourself some periods of peace. It'd be great if you put your phone down and you went out with friends or you read a book, but honestly, anything you do, lay on the floor, stare at a speck on the ceiling, go be outside, do absolutely anything, but give yourself those pockets of peace where you aren't reaching for your phone. Okay, and this last one is especially for people who are working, which, right, is most of us. Set a focus ritual. Focus is a skill that you have to train for. So let's take it one step farther, right? We could use the Pomodoro method where you do 25 minutes of deep work and then a 5-minute break, or try batching, right? Where you group similar tasks all together to avoid that switching fatigue, because it's really the focus is one of the things that we lose when we're always on our phones, right? Every ding is like, oh, should I respond to that? Oh, that might be this. Oh, that might be that. Take time where both you set up chunks to focus on work, whatever your work is, and also set up chunks of time where you can batch all of that. Do all of your emails all at once, right? Check your email twice a day, 3 times a day if you have to, and do all your emails. Respond to all your text messages. I guarantee you, no one is emailing you that the building you're sitting in is burning down. If people need to get a hold of you, if something happens in your life, people will get a hold of you. You will find you're not going to miss this big thing. Let's be honest. Most of us, I'm not missing, listen, let's be honest. I'm not missing phone calls telling me that I'm the next $1 million sweepstakes winner, right? I'm missing phone calls that want to sell me solar for my house or a new bank rate, right? I'm not really missing much if I don't tune into those notifications. So give yourself the same break. Most of the stuff is just fluff, and you can batch it and get to it at a time when your focus is all there instead of splintering your focus and bouncing around. All right, I'm going to give you one more bonus tip on the phone that I love and that I started doing myself and has made another big difference, and that is don't touch your phone when you wake up. Don't touch your phone. Don't touch your phone when you wake up. Don't touch your phone when you wake up. Don't touch your phone when you wake up. Okay, you get it? Don't touch your phone when you wake up, right? Your early morning brain activity is like, right? You're in these like theta and alpha waves. Your brain is like slow, it's absorbing. You're like in that like, ooh, my whole day is ahead of me. Take that time. It's a creative, intuitive time. Don't wake up and get that dopamine hit and check all your dumb emails. Don't. Save that time. Let that be sacred. And I did a podcast just a few episodes ago about your wind down or bedtime ritual. Same deal. Don't touch your phone. And I run the research, right? Some nights I don't touch my phone, everything's fine. The next night I'll pick it up for 2 seconds. I just want to check the weather. And before you know it, I'm another 30 minutes into TikTok or IG or scrolling some BS I don't need to see. So protect your early morning time when you first wake up, and then protect that time right before you sleep. And I have one, are you ready? I have one more big truth. Are you ready for it? Nobody wants to hear this, and I get it. I didn't want to hear this either. But the truth that nobody wants to admit is that if you don't have something bigger that you're working toward, a goal, a dream, a creative spark, you will waste more time. Period. Your brain wants engagement. You have this big, beautiful brain. Your heart wants to reach out to other people. It's a need. It's a need in all of us. And if we don't fill that with something meaningful, guess what it gets filled up with? All the nonsense that the phone can provide to us, right? And so if you don't, it doesn't have to be a business or a speaking empire or 6-pack abs. It could be watercolors. It could be writing poems. It could be learning something about history, whatever it is, training, it doesn't matter. But when you have something on purpose, when you're creating joy, when you have a purpose in life, believe me, you won't want to sit on your phone scrolling, because you'll have something drawing you, pulling you towards something bigger. So if you're not training for something, if you're not growing towards something, whether that's building or loving or doing, your default will be to scroll. And listen, that's not because you're weak. It's just because you have this energy and it's unclaimed. You're not putting it anywhere meaningful. So take that energy and put it somewhere meaningful. All right, we have the positive of the day. Girl, you know I love to challenge you and push you and give you little assignments. So here is your positive of the day. This is probably the toughest one yet. Can you do it? And so for the next 3 days, let's say 3 days, we're going to do a big one. 3 days. 1, turn off all non-essential notifications, okay? Number 2, set your phone to grayscale mode. Go to color filters, set your phone to grayscale. Number 3, put app time limits on your biggest time sucks. Start with an hour. So an hour for TikTok, an hour for IG, wherever you spend your time. And the 4th one, for 3 days, start your day with no phone for at least 10 minutes. Ooh, can you do that? All 4 things for 3 days? Woo. Turn off non-essential notifications, set it to grayscale, put time limits on your apps, and start your day with no phone. I want to hear how you did, how you're doing. Come on, catch up. You can do it. And after you do those things, track how you feel. See if your mind isn't a little bit clearer, if your focus isn't a little bit stronger, right? Track how you feel. This is all like a big research project, and you're the subject and the experimenter. So figure it out, right? All right, if this hits home, please hit that like button, drop a comment, tell me what's on your mind, and subscribe to Practice Your Positive for weekly energy resets, fun stuff. We have all of that. We also have ways to go deeper. You can join the community at teampositive.net. I'm sure I have the link everywhere, where we take conversations like these off the screens and into real life. We have positivity parties, we have boot camps. It's really something fabulous, and I would love for you to be a part of that with me and with everybody else practicing their positive. Listen, this isn't just self-help. This is self-leadership. You are in charge of you. You can do it, and you're not doing it alone. We're all doing it together. All right, until next time, I love you, and I will see you at practice.